guys, what are you guys thinking about?
Trouble. What are you thinking about?
Wondering how schools make money through grants and how to keep the classes going.
You know what? I'm about to school you because
Education starts now. Welcome to Education Today. I'm Alex Thompson of Katanning High School in the Armstrong School District. Over the last few years, we've brought in various teachers to talk about grants they were awarded to put new and innovative ideas in the classroom. Tonight continues the topic here at Education Today. As mentioned in previous episodes, budgets are becoming tighter and tighter. Faculty and staff alike need to continue to be creative in ways to stretch the dollar as much as possible. Tonight is the first episode in the series focusing on teacher-awarded grants for this year. These grants are made possible through the ASD Foundation. First, we will bring in the teacher who wrote the grant we will highlight tonight. Welcome to Education Today. Would you please tell us about your current roles with the district and how long you've been teaching?
Yes. I'm a speech-language pathologist with the Armstrong School District, and I was employed in 1999, so I've been here about 15 years.
What is the name of your grant and when was it awarded to you?
The name of my grant is Inclusionary Practices in Speech-Language Pathology, and it was awarded fall of 2013.
What kind of grant did you apply for, and what students were impacted by it?
The grant that I was awarded is a classroom grant, and the students that are impacted by the grant that I received are students that I see for speech-language therapy services, and also it impacts the general education students at Shannock Valley Elementary School.
All right. What exactly is speech-language pathology?
Speech-language pathology is a branch of rehabilitation science. So if I was working in healthcare, I'd be working with physical therapists and occupational therapists. But here at the school, I work with general education teachers. I'm also part of the IEP team, and we help students who have articulation delays, language delays, stuttering disorders, voice disorders, and swallowing difficulties.
Could you tell us a little bit about the grant that you wrote?
The grant that I wrote is to help students bridge the gap between what they learn in the speech classroom to the general education setting. The goal is to improve their communication throughout their school day, and often it's difficult for students to learn a concept in speech class and then use it in the general education setting. So the grant that I wrote is to help students practice those skills in the classroom, and I work with the various grade level teachers to ensure student success in that area.
How did you come up with this idea?
The idea was brought about through the change in the Armstrong School District this year. Special education services switched to an inclusionary model, which they call co-teaching. And I was interested to see how speech-language therapy might fit into the new model. So the idea came just as a result of the changes district-wide, just to see how the speech therapists in the district might use the co-teaching model as well.
Does this grant cover only your classes, or do multiple grades and teachers take the advantage as well?
I service about 50 students through the speech language support program, and those students are really spread out in grades kindergarten through 6th. So I service those 50 students, but they're all in different classrooms, so the classroom teachers really benefit from that as well, as do the other students in those classrooms. So it benefits students in K through 6.
All right. How did the students react to this grant?
The students are really excited about the grant, largely because it really focuses on web-based learning. There are lots of iPad apps that were purchased through this grant. So anytime you can build technology into what they're already doing in the classroom, they really are highly motivated by that. So they really have had a positive reaction to the grant.
Have you noticed a difference in the students learning as far as picking up on concepts more quickly or things related to that?
I have. They are really excited, and when students are motivated to learn, they learn more quickly. As I'm going through my progress monitoring procedures for the second 9 weeks grading period, I've noticed that a majority of my students have met their goals, so that is always what we're looking for in terms of student progress.
When evaluating a process like this, what did you do or how do you determine if it is having the desired effect?
Well, I look at how students are participating. So if they are not wanting to participate, I know there's an issue. So they are willing to participate. They're excited about the new technology that we're bringing into the classroom. I'm measuring progress through my data collection in therapy and in the classroom. And I also collaborate with the teachers to get their opinions. And so far, it's been all positive.
Okay, we're going to take a short break and we'll be right back with the Armstrong School District's Education Today. Stick around.
Hello, I'm Cindy McCrae, Director of Arc Manor Addiction Recovery Center. Arc Manor is committed to confidential quality services 24 hours a day, including fully licensed residential, partial hospital, and outpatient treatment programs. With 39 years of experience in addiction treatment, Arc Manor puts an emphasis on the needs of special populations including women, co-occurring disorders, and adolescents. For more information, call 724-548-7607 or 800-323-1333. Brought to you by the Armstrong, Indiana Drug-Free Communities Coalition.
Before I came to IUP, I had no idea what college would be like or what role I would play or where I'd be in the future. But when I came to IUP, everything changed. I met people who really made me feel like I belonged. I had great classes at a great nationally ranked university. Hi, my name is Megan Miller. I'm a fine arts major, and this is my university.
Vince Mercuri, Executive Director of the Open Door. Worried, scared, confused, not sure where to turn for help? The Open Door, a behavioral health organization, has a full range of addiction counseling services and mental health crisis intervention services which may be able to help. Call 724-465-2605 or 1-877-333-2470. The Open Door, steps towards hope, courage, and recovery. Brought to you by the Armstrong, Indiana Drug-Free Communities Coalition.
We're back with Armstrong School District's Education Today. We're talking about grants awarded through the ASD Foundation. Tonight's grant is Inclusionary Practices in Speech-Language Pathology, which was written by Mrs. Sherry Sauer. What was the grant writing process like? Have you done anything like this before?
The grant writing process was very simple. Really, all I needed was my idea. The way that the grant process is set up, there's a template that we fill out, and it really couldn't be any simpler. I have been a part of the grant writing process before with our special education team at Shannock Valley Elementary, but this is the first grant that I have written by myself.
All right. What was the biggest benefit to having this grant awarded and instituted into your class?
The biggest benefit is seeing the student progress. They are able to, like I said earlier, take the skills that they've learned in my classroom and really use those throughout the school. So that's a really big impact that it's having on the communication skills of our students.
Have you been able to sustain this grant into this year, or was it a one-year project?
This grant is designed to be a one-year project. However, I'm finding just from the large scope of the project and having to work with so many grade levels, it's going to take all year to implement, and then it's going to span into the future years as well.
What makes this project different or unique from the other things you may be doing with your classes?
This project is unique because it really incorporates the co-teaching idea and starts to implement that throughout the field of speech-language therapy in the Armstrong School District. This is the first grant that has been awarded to a speech-language pathologist in the district, so that's really exciting.
What are your goals with this grant?
The goals of this grant is to really give the students an opportunity to practice their speech-language therapy skills outside of the speech classroom. So for kids with mild delays, they may not even need to come for direct instruction. This would give those students a chance to practice in the regular education setting. For the students who may have more severe issues that they need extended periods of practice, this gives them, again, extra time to practice in the general education classroom.
How difficult would this project have been to execute had the grant not been received?
This project would have been more difficult to execute had the grant not been received. The special education department has always been very generous in meeting the needs of our students and getting us the things that we need. But the grant really helped me focus on one specialized content area and have that money readily available for when I needed it for my students.
Is there anything else that we may not have covered related to this grant or the process that you'd like to share?
I would just like to thank the foundation for the opportunity to have these grants available. They are very easy to apply for. This process could not be simpler. So I would just encourage any other teachers in the district to go ahead and consider applying for one of these grants. And again, I thank the foundation for the opportunity to be a part of the process.
Well, that's our show for today. I'd like to thank our guest, Mrs. Sherry Sauer, a teacher here in the Armstrong School District and the writer of tonight's grant. Our thanks also go out to the TV production students of Katanning High School, led by their teacher, Mr. Don Swanson. They were our film crew today. Please join us again next week for another look at the Armstrong School District. Visit our website for updated information about the district, and have a great week.
And I remember on Friday you have a very important chapter test coming up on complements. So remember that if you have a linking verb, you can't have any kind of an object. You can't have a direct object or an indirect object. Remember also that indirect objects are kind of rare. And if you do have one, it will come always between the action verb and the direct object.
Mike, wake up. You're going to be visited by 3 ghosts, PSSA past, present, and future, and you better listen.
Hey, when was I out? Gary. Oh, you guys are funny. Hello? Anna? Seriously, guys, what the heck? What's going on here? What's going on? What's happening?
Is the fog necessary?
Back, you vile demon!
Vile demon? That's like a little harsh. I mean, I'm wearing white. Okay, so I'm the ghost of PSSA past. I'm a little new to this, but I'm supposed to show you how you cared about the PSSAs in the past.
I never cared about the PSSAs.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
No,
Yes,
I
you did.
didn't.
Yes, you did. Infinity. And to prove it to you, I'm gonna show you.
Like what? Go into the past?
Come on! You're gonna love this. The past, the past. How we go to the past? Come on! You know what? So I thought, let's take the stairs. Okay. The past is just right down here. You are right in there.
Where? I don't see me around. Is that me? No, what am I wearing? Are those glasses? Look at my jeans. Those aren't cool shoes. Wow, where did I buy those? Am I picking up a pencil? I'm writing? Am I doing work? I never did that. No. What's with the new,
No, I'm a completely different person.
no, like, didn't you just, go and change?
No, I'm the ghost of PSSA present, so. But maybe, you recognize this wildcat, seeing as how it's, your school mascot.
What's wrong with it? It looks sick.
Well, of course he looks sick. He has PPP.
What's PPP?
Procrastination for the PSSA pox. It's terminal. Well, unless of course you study hard and prepare for the PSSAs.
Wait. So is this my fault?
Of course it's your fault. You're the biggest slacker in school. What did you think?
Wildcat, I didn't know. I'm sorry. I'll make it better, I promise. Why? Where am I? Who are you? Where did you come from? Is this the Wildcat's grave? So by not taking the PSSA seriously, we're not only hurting our schools, we're hurting ourselves as well?
I can breathe, and Mike, you finally got it. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
There's still time. There's still time. There's still time.
It was just a dream. It's not too late. It's not too late. It's not too late.
What was that?
You guys can excel at the PSSA too. Miss Linkus, I'm so glad I found you. Help me. What can I do to excel in the PSSA?
Well, Mike, I'm really glad you asked. There's a couple things you have to do, and all you have to remember to do is be ready. Rest. Get a good night's sleep the night before the test. Make sure you eat well, and eat a healthy, nutritious breakfast. Attitude. Make sure you have a great attitude. Remember, you can do it. Make sure you dress comfortably. Make sure you're wearing clothes that when you wear for a while taking the test, you feel comfortable and relaxed in. And remember, why for the ready. You can do it, Mike.
Okay, so rest, eat, have a good attitude, dress comfortably, and I can do it.
Absolutely. And to help you get ready, here's 2 great PSSA pencils for you to use so you can do it and you can be ready for the test.
That's great! Now I'm ready to go take the PSSA. I'm ready for the PSSA.
You